What's up with it, y'all? I'm JP, and this is Watch This Ish Reactions, where I react to a whole lot of different ish. Today, we got Charleston White, and he's speaking on Boosie Badass, saying Vlad TV don't pay him enough to do them interviews no more. Yeah, now that you know the deal, hey man, y'all slap that like button, subscribe with your boy, and hit that bell notification so you know when all the new content drop. With all that being said, let's go.
This ain't about your audience, nigga. Get out your feelings. It's hurting me to see it.
I noticed, not to change subject, I noticed Vlad and Boosie haven't been working, and people assume it's because you and Vlad had linked up at the fight, and that's why he's not doing interviews with Boosie. That has nothing to do with it?
Nah, that has nothing to do with it. Boosie don't want to follow behind 6ix9ine after Vlad publicly said that I've paid him more than I've paid anybody. And of course 6ix9ine go run with it. But nigga, Boosie was the bread and butter, you know, for the black community in Vlad for a long time. So
for sure.
Boosie off his business opportunities for his street customers.
I don't think Vlad is wrong for dealing with both.
Me neither. But I don't think Vlad is wrong for paying 6ix9ine more than he paid Boosie. For the fact of who brings more value to this content world of views, clicks, engagements. Now you can't. Boosie good consistently. If 6ix9ine was on there consistently, he wouldn't be as good as Boosie.
True statement. True statement.
Time that he did, fresh out of prison, he got something to say, and he's going through a rebranding process at the time before he's going back to jail. So that was all strategically done. When me and 6ix9ine done the 20 versus 2, that was strategically done. That's why I ain't have much to say, and it wasn't no girl on her I really liked. That's why I was just there to play Catman. So that was strategically done.
So you think Boosie shouldn't be pocket watching, basically? Nah. That's natural though. Athletes do it.
Well, this is a little further than pocket watching because you have a disdain for the pocket you watching. You have a disdain for it, for him. Boosie used to brag about that 40,000 per interview. If I'm asking you for 40, Sean, man, I want 10. I don't give a f you paid Rollo 30. You gave me what I asked for. I can't come back and say, man, you gave him 30, I need 15 now. I couldn't think 15 before him. I couldn't think past 10, so why I'm gonna go up? Because I saw that. That's called like a covet sin. You want it because he got it. You can't measure his value. Nigga 6ix9ine way more polarizing on Vlad than Boosie. Boosie's way more comical. But when you talk about a complete package of entertainment, you can't knock Rainbow her.
Boosie's known to really stand on his beliefs. Yeah. I mean, that's with anything. He doesn't really pick and choose on who's a rat.
No, except T.I. T.I. did the same thing Gangsta did. Remember, he was mad at T.I. at first and didn't drop the album.
Right.
Standing on his principles. And then something happened where him and T.I. sat down, talked, hashed it out, and nigga Boosie came to an understanding. Nobody else.
Stop it right there. Everything Charleston is saying is true. You know, as far as it goes, Boosie and 6ix9ine, 6ix9ine is the most viral, you know, because he's, you know, the world famous rat. The rainbow haired snitch who is still relevant, and he's gonna get you the viral, the million views here and there. So that is what you can say in Vlad's defense. He ain't wrong for doing that. But on the flip side, Boosie feeling like he the main one, the breadwinner, well, not the breadwinner, but the most consistent piece of content that you bring into the table. He feeling like you should pay him, so you understand that. And I don't feel Boosie wrong for quitting. Boosie saying he finna do his own thing. And that ain't the wrong move for him, to build his own platform, do his own part. You can't be mad at Boosie Boo for doing that either. But true enough, 6ix9ine is the most viral. Boosie ain't wrong for quitting and going doing his own thing. We all men, make your move, do your thing, man. Hit your like, hit the hype, subscribe with your boy. That's my take. Let's go.
Just to hash it out with Boosie to help him get an understanding, except Tip. So, nigga, you either street or you business. You can't straddle the fence.
The PC situation with Kodak going to PC. Would you say Kodak going to PC, that's protecting the brand?
Well, that's your lawyer saying, hey, so when I'm found guilty or whatever, say, Your Honor, we want to file an appeals bond. So Kodak Black and his lawyer, them already know Trump is the president. They done already get ready to send whatever they got to send that way. We don't need you in no trouble, Kodak. Man, we need you to go in there, keep your head clean, walk a straight line. Well, Kodak can't do that, because when he first got to jail, what he did, he had a fight. Yeah. A prison guard got hurt.
The stuff he said about Lauren London, too.
Yeah.
The Crips were mad about that.
Yeah, so, but this ain't about being scary. This is about, I got a presidential appeal to go to the president. I got the kind of money that my lawyers already can pre-do this. So why would I go to the general population? From what I know, from people that's still in Angola, and a young brother by the name of Eric Brown, East Solid, Boosie wasn't in general population in Angola. He was on the death row side. So he wasn't in general population. Then when he got out, he still didn't come over there with C Murder in him. So that's verified. So when Boosie went to jail, he had to get on his knees and pray, he say, and the Mexicans gave him some need. In a real jail, Mexicans can't take care of. So, what difference does it make if I'm a G and I want to go to the PC, y'all?
Right.
What if I like punks?
I don't know about that now.
What if I like punks and want to lay with punks and run the punks over here? What if I don't want to have to fight y'all for y'all punks? Because the is not walking the PC yard. There's real, there's G sleep with men in prison. Mm-hmm. That's the other side of the coin that they're not telling us. To be a real nigga, you have to be a homosexual.
Wait a minute.
Or a bisexual.
I ain't gonna speak on this part, but what I will say is, as far as it go, the PC thing, being a successful gangster rapper, in my personal opinion, it ain't nothing wrong with going over there. Cause you gonna go in general population and everybody gonna need a favor, commissary. Everybody gonna be able to rap and want you to listen to them rap every day. They can't damn rap, want you to sign them and need all kind of favors forever the whole time you in there, man. Ain't nobody got time for that. You know what I'm saying? And they might strong arm you for your stuff and be trying to put knots all up on top of your head if you don't do it. Ain't nobody got time for that, man. You need to go over there and sit down somewhere. It ain't nothing wrong with doing that. You got too much to lose. You in there with a whole bunch of people ain't got nothing to lose. Y'all know damn where you gonna go over there if you got some long change.
But you cannot be a heterosexual man in prison hollering, I'm a real nigga, and you're heterosexual. And you got to walk on your decisions and choices you made. You got to stand on this shit that you made with a little boy brain. You've been having a criminal record since you was 12, 13, since you had a little boy brain. Now you a grown man and you understand this. You know a real got to have sex in prison, and all real don't get the the prison guards. Why do you think nobody talks about having sex in prison? Why they always tell you about it? There are some units let them niggas have condoms. Why you never hear who come home from prison have names of niggas? Me and Curtis were down there sleeping with them boys. They'll give you a mythical name, but they won't tell you they partners who running the set. They got some homeboys in there with some life sentences, been down there since the 80s. Nigga, they was in there when it was fun to rape. Everybody got raped in the 80s if you couldn't fight and you didn't run the building. So where are those stories? They always can tell you stories about, man, I heard it. I'm waiting for a nigga like Boosie to come teach the boys how to remain celibate in prison. When you start having those desires, that sensation and that impulse at 21 years old, 22 years old, and you a G nigga and you got 70 years, what do he do to maintain his heterosexual? When he started having thoughts about it, because he hearing it down there. He's seeing it in the shower. Now he's starting to see men that really look like women, and even the fat prison guards that's 70 look good to him.
I tell you what he do. He make him a mean pocket coochie and shoot, hey man, handle your business, cause hey, I don't know about all that what you talking about, but you make your pocket coochie or you pound your pud, handling your business, but you know, hey man, to each his own, but I ain't going that way.
But he can't fuck with her, he gotta fuck the black sisters. They playing ain't. They getting they lick back from they baby daddies and this. So it's all niggas ain't getting pussy in prison. Some niggas fucking other boys. So what do those real niggas tell us? They gonna get quiet. So you mean to tell me out of all the homeboys y'all know who been to prison, none of them have said, man, I fuck boy? I've never had one of my partners say that. But they can tell me about the other partners who did. I only have one partner, homie, who got locked up at the age of 13 years old for 20 years. He had 20 years. He did the whole 20 years, and he went in a virgin. He was the only nigga, homie, that out of all my niggas, hundreds of niggas. He said, nah, man, I know you heard about it, nigga. I almost went there. He said, but I ain't do it, cuz I swear I didn't. I almost went there. Tried to rape a Mexican, caused a riot. So what do you tell the young brothers, nigga, when you get horny? Because you smoking the K2 down there, you taking all the drugs to make you relax. You nigga be on the wall, froze like that. Who getting them niggas booty when the cameras go off? Somebody. Cause they can't move.
I'll be damned.
They're paralyzed. Nigga, you stuck like this with sick, this is a sick mental place. So I'm saying, nigga, Boosie, we talk about walking the yard. What about your homeboys? You know to kiss a boy down there. Yeah, everybody got somebody to click down there. So I'm saying, nigga, tell that story too. So if I don't want to see that, I'm going over here to the PC yard. But guess what they're not telling you? The PC yard just as dangerous. You got the niggas that used to be gangster niggas and killers that done snitch. You got the pedophiles, so the PC yard just as dangerous. I'm saying in that yard, go on the PC, tell on any motherfucking body you can tell on and get out. All they want to do is just get you to tell. They let Sammy the Bull go, nigga. He killed 30-something people because he told on John Gotti. They watch Whitey Bulger commit crimes.
Charleston say, all you got to do is tell. Rat Williams, he said it best, man. Just pull that, Mr. Officer. Sir, I got something to tell you. If you don't want me to say it, I'll write it down. I'll be damned.
Yeah, nah, nigga, they'll let you go if you tell.
So let's talk about the elephant in the room. Gucci, Pooh Shiesty, they allegedly had a meeting in Dallas at the studio. Reports came out that Pooh Shiesty, they had a disagreement. Big 30 Big 30 handed him the AK and he pointed it to Gucci to sign the contract. If you're Gucci, what do? Because if you don't say nothing, he beats the case and he damn near could walk free as not an independent artist, but he's not your artist anymore because you signed the contract.
Never in the history have a nigga in the northern district of Texas walked out scot-free. The northern district of Texas is a bad motherfucker, nigga. Them feds. Why you think they saying, hey, bring their ass out here for these bond hearings? That bring their ass out here. We have never heard the feds say, man, we got a weak case. We ain't got no hard evidence.
That's what the report is, though.
But guess what? In the feds, you don't need hard evidence. They would convict the nigga was ghost dope. They go use the phone records. They don't need hard evidence. They just need some evidence. What's some evidence? I got 3 victims. Gucci done already taught. He can't untaught. RD, that's Gucci. You think he didn't get a Fed no testimony?
It's in the paperwork. Said, yeah.
Or if you obstruction, you obstruction of justice.
Yeah, but the new reports are saying that he's nowhere to be found.
Well, but all people do that when they talk to the police, get a police statement, and they got to come back and play gangster. All gangster niggas, I seen all the gangster movies. They disappear for a little while. But guess what? He just off his medication. Keisha ain't been able to get that boy to pop them pills, goddamn me, nigga, since that robbery. Nigga, he probably back kicking hoes upside the head in the house. And he mistreating the kids, because he want to snap. But he can't snap. They've been doping him up with medication for what, the last 10, 15 years?
Yeah.
It'll take him 20 years to go back to being mad and really angry like he once was as a human. He's on a time relapse.
I'm saying as a human.
So when they pulled a gun up and he jumped up and said, brr, he sat back down by medication. Because when your chemicals start to rise,
that boy say he jumped up and said, brr. Man, no.
They give you releases. It's like an ecstasy pill. It releases serotonin. That's what this shit do. So if Gucci take his medicine in the morning, at lunch, he can be out here for 3 days and he'll still have the same effects. Gucci's wife said, you better tell. He got a white boy in there with him, bruised up. The white boy gonna tell off the muscle because the white boy already thinking long-term lawsuit money.
For sure.
Niggas thinking to get back. The white boy need this police report because he done already seen the financial statements on Pooh Shiesty and already know what the worth is. The reports don't say, they don't have no evidence that Shiesty or Big 30 held the gun.
There are reports that
witnesses, just witnesses, but no cameras, no nothing.
Yeah, no cameras.
And so there's no evidence that they actually had a gun. So all this is his word against my word.
Mm-hmm.
Finesse said something the other day about relevant conduct. This is the same relevant conduct that he had at the shoe robbery. And it's all centered around violence. The Fed is real hard on violence. See, they can over-sentence you for dope. You go down there 10 years, give away 20 years. But nigga, they can over-sentence you for violence and won't nobody holler.
So the off-duty, we're not mentioning the off-duty police officer.
Well, because he's a cop, his words is a lot more credible than theirs.
You don't think Gucci will try to pay these dudes to retract their statements?
You can't retract nothing from the feds. Because before you sign it, please raise your right hand. You swear that everything in this testimony is the truth. So you were sworn under this when you signed, and they stamp and seal it. So if you want to come back and retract this, now you go Martha Stewart yourself in federal court. We got phone records that put all of y'all there. We got
bus tickets.
We got bus tickets going back. We got daddy going to Office Max to go print out the contract. And y'all on the phone talking about it. And then somebody recorded it and showed somebody.
Big 30, yeah.
Say, it's a video. And then the blogs is helping bring, see, one thing about public perception, it can persuade. If enough public perception or enough attention get out there, your ass in trouble. That's why I did that with Thug. See, they didn't want no footage to get out. That's why I did that with Thug. Because I know it's gonna get back to the probation department. It's gonna get back to Fannie Willis. That's why I did that. Man, I talked about it for days. I almost hit over 5 million within 24 to 48 hours because I watched all the other blogs posted. But they was posting it to help better Thug's image as if he the G. And guess what? They don't know what happened. They didn't post what I said happened. They post what they wanted to happen to me.
Nah, people posted. I seen a lot of you.
No. They said Thug them. What did it read? They made it seem like they checked me.
Like they checked you.
And they didn't check me. They got checked. They didn't. They made it seem like Thug and his goon squad approached me and they was the big bad dogs. And I'm saying, no, if these niggas is who y'all think they are, and they as real as y'all believe they are, my back was to them niggas for at least 20 to 30 seconds. They could have easily done that. Knock my hat off. They just standing there. And I don't know they there. I'm blind. See, God takes special care of people. I don't know they back there. I could have been looking at gay porn. I could have been looking at anything. Bank account information, anything. Anything. They standing back there. The door over there to the dressing room back there. Behind them is the exit part of the hangar where you go to your car. I'm sitting far off by myself in a corner light. So you got to go out your way to get over here. And I'm sitting with a little female, a little Dior. Get up, come on, let's go. They right there. Nigga step to prevent me from leaving. We step on shit. What? Nigga do it. We step on shit. So I'm thinking to myself, man, these niggas stayed here 4 hours to try to intimidate me, scare me. Because I paused for a minute after he said I step on shit, we step on shit twice. I just knew, boom, 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 boom. I just knew I'm bracing for it. Nigga, when I realized these niggas is like lions, and these are old lions. When they bite, they teeth brittle. They ain't got that strong, crushing, bone-crushing bite no more. You can't bite hard no more.
So they teeth
And then
brittle.
I had to think to myself, we at a private motherfucker port. How dare they? So I'm almost hoping and wishing somebody hit me in the head. So I started saying shit, bitch ass nigga, and I pulled the mace out, nigga, clutch for the gun. Don't lose your life in here. Oh, you threatening me, nigga? So that's why you hear in the video, I said, nigga, I got maced, them whole ass nigga got guns. Trying to tell on them niggas there. But I was leaving that footage because I told Dio to record. Security tried to stop her from recording. I told her to keep recording, that's why I stopped abruptly. But I wanted that documentation of me saying that night that they got a gun on them. That's why they were trying to hurry up and get up out that motherfucker. And they had to be restrained. They running toward me now. So now they running like they really want to get me. Y'all could have got me quietly. We was talking, when you said we step on shit, nobody knew, but they were watching. Everybody watched them. Everybody from Drewski's Could have been Love Reunion that was in that building. Watch them walk up behind me. I'm way off. They watched them. Security and everybody. That's how I know they got the guns in. TSA, half the government is shut down. So security is a little laxed at private support. That's why niggas get to fly dope and do all that at the private airports. They don't really check like that. So they barely check me. I got my mace through.
Not to cut you off. Okay, Thug did some time. Pooh Shiesty did some time.
There y'all have it. Charleston White speaks on Boosie quitting on Vlad TV over the whole money situation, feeling like he being shortchanged the things. Hey man, y'all seen it, you heard it. It is what it is. Y'all slap that like button for your boy. Subscribe. It's free. Don't cost you nothing. Subscribe. Stay down with me so you can continue to watch. This is